Swaminarayan, myself Kumudini Nalavade, Atmi Green School, Standard 6, subject Maths. So everyone has drawn the bar graphs. Okay, now we have completed this chapter. Now we will start today revision. Okay, so first give me the definition of data. Data is the yes. Data is a collection of numbers gathered to give some information. Now, recording and handling in this topic, we have studied about a teacher and the students, how they represent the student and the liked fruits in good manners, or we can say properly. One student writes such like this, other student make certain improvements, that she made 5 blocks, and those students who like that fruit, it has to put the pebbles in it. Okay. Now next improvement is the one of them students use pen, copy, and just make 3 columns. Okay, first name of students, then tally marks and number of students. Okay, and in tally marks he just tick the number of students, and then accounting it, he can calculate total number of students, right? Next improvement is instead of using tick marks, here using the standing line, and this standing line, one standing line is a tally mark. Okay, and its plural is tally marks. Okay, so these are the tally marks. So in our online class, one student asked me, ma'am, I can't understand tally marks. So don't worry, beta. In exercise 9.1 you can take in rough copy. Okay, so not for that student, everyone listen, if you don't understand anything, you can phone me. Okay, and if anyone not understand about the tally mark, now listen carefully. So what we have to do, just we will take an example of 9.1's third example. Okay, Catherine threw a dice 40 times, noted the number appearing each time as shown in below. Now it has make 3 tables. Okay, so 3 columns are there. First the times, then second tally marks, and next numbers. Okay, so see here, which is the lowest number? 1, and which is the highest? 6. So we have to write here 1, next line 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It is first column. In second column we have to tick the tally marks, it is in standing line. So see here, first 1. So what we have to do here, take pencil. Okay, for this question, for you have to use pencil. Okay, so take pencil, first of all cut this 1. Okay, and then tick in front of 1 as a tally mark, standing line, that means 1 comes for 1 time. Next 3, so cut 3, and in front of 3 make a tally mark. 5, where is 5? You have to cut it and make a tally mark. 6, cut it, make a tally mark. Again 6, so you have to cut it and you have to give 2 tally marks in front of 6. Okay, in such way you have to do all the numbers. Get it? Now when you completed 4 numbers, okay, so sorry, 4 tally marks, for 5th tally marks what we have to do? We have to do the slatting lines. We join the top of the first line and bottom of the last line, that make a group of 5 tally marks. Okay, so practice it. If you practice, I am 100% sure you can do it perfectly. Okay, so it is not so that ma'am is telling and you just listen and you can clearly understand. No, you have to practice it. Okay, now next thing, it is about the tally mark. Now next we studied about the pictograph. So what is pictograph? Pictograph is the representation of data in the form of pictures. Okay, so it is a very easy and convenient method to represent data. So here number of absent or number of students, it is given in the form of pictures. But here also there is a scale. Every time one picture does not represent one. For more than one, we have to take a scale which is greater than 1. So see in this fourth example, this one symbol represent 10 people. Okay, then next thing, see the symbol should be symmetrical, because so many times we have to represent not in the multiples of 10, it is more or less than 10. So what we have to do, we have to cut the parts of it so that we can understand how much number of peoples are there. Okay, so we understand the pictograph, right? Then we answer the questions. Suppose I have we will discuss about the one of the example here for pictograph. Okay, so this is 9.1. I will take 9.2 is all about for the drawing pictograph, I think, right now. So please see on page number 192. Okay, fourth question. Following pictograph shows the number of tractors in 5 villages. Okay, so let's answer. Which village has minimum number of tractors? Village D, that is 3. Which village has maximum number of tractors? Village C. Then how many more tractors village C has as compared to B? So B has 5 tractors and C has 3, then 3, 6 and 2, 8. Okay. Then next, how many more C? So it is 8 and here is 5. So it has 3 more tractors than C. Okay. Then next question, what is the total number of tractor in all 5 villages? So we have to make the addition of tractors. So let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 24, 26 and 28. Okay, let me check once again. 3 and 3, 6, 6, 3, 9, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, these two 22, 24, 26 and 20 years. Yes, there are 28 tractors, total tractors in all 5 villages. Okay, now this is about the understanding the pictograph and answering the question. So let's discuss about the how to draw the pictograph. So let's study one of the example in 9.2. So we'll discuss first question. So see here, the total number of animals in 5 villages are village A 80, village B 120, village C 90, village D 40 and village E 60. Now one symbol represent 10 animals. Now tell me how many animals are there in village A? 8. So give me if one symbol represent 10. So how much symbol we have to draw in front of A? 8 symbols. What about B? We have to draw 12 symbols. What about C? We have to draw 9 symbols. Now tell me about D. We have to draw 4 symbols. Village E, we have to draw 6 symbols. Okay. Now after drawing pictograph, you have to answer these questions. Okay. How many symbols represent animals of E6? Which village has maximum number of animals? Definitely village B. Okay.